Hello, everybody, and welcome to my Minecraft installment of Minecraft. This will be the first episode in my Let's Play, because you can't do a walkthrough of Minecraft. But I'm just gonna note this. This is my third try at recording this commentary, so don't be alarmed if I sound a bit frustrated or upset. Because first I was editing it and my software crashed, it stopped working, and I hadn't had it saved because I'm stupid. The second time I was trying to re-record it, well, over the gameplay, and I didn't hit the record button. I was just talking to myself in my room for, my god, like 20 minutes of me just talking to myself. That's horrid. I feel really bad. But we're gonna be optimistic about the situation, and we're gonna keep playing. I'm pretty new to this whole new update we have, like 1.8.1. It's all pretty new to me. So like all those bunnies and stuff, like I like in the first recording I did, I was all excited about them, but now I don't care. I will say they do look pretty cute. They're pretty cute bunnies. What I must say. I should grab that. I shouldn't have just left it. Such an idiot. So my topic of what I was going to talk about was the internet and like how it affects youth, which is like it's kind of like sending your kid to like a playground in like a dark neighborhood in Detroit. And it's like, oh yeah, here you go, like just play around and like figure things out, and like eventually like it's not going to be the exact same kid that you knew. It's going to be some dark, weird Tumblr fantasy fan fiction kid. But like nothing wrong with fan fiction. It's great, creative writing, and I'd rather my kid be doing that than doing drugs or something. But you have to admit, like they can be very weird. Whoa, almost walked in there. And bunnies. Oh, those little bunnies. Take that, bunny. Okay, I got a little off topic, but yeah, like there's nothing wrong with doing fan fiction or like fan art. I think fan art's awesome. Fan art's really cool. I love doing fan art. Not necessarily drawing because I'm not great, but doing creative things with your time, like commentating over gameplay, or like drawing, or starting a band or something, like being one of those douches that sits in the park with a guitar, like that's better than doing drugs. Well, the last one little bit better. No offense to the douches that play guitars in the park. Respect. But like there's so many weird things on the internet that can like mess with people, like not like mess with them, like making them different, but like messing with them to like change them as a person, like how they see the world. I had hair in my mouth. But the internet's a great place. It can help you learn things. It can help you forget things. It can help you basically do anything that you need to do. It's full of knowledge. It's like the smartest teacher at your school. Just knows everything. And you can let the internet control you, or you can control the internet. It depends on what type of person you are and how you perceive the world, and how like you could be an optimist or like a pessimist and either think the internet's great and that everybody should use it and it's the best thing in the world, or you could think that the internet is horrible and it corrupts your children and it caused 9/11 and like all that things. But like so many things are contributed to youth and the internet. Like I grew up as like kind of the generation after the internet, of like the internet craze where everything was like all weird and new. Like now the internet's like old, you know how to use it. You know how to like not be like predatored on by like 13-year-old girls or whatever, but it's it's like what I said before, like you can't just throw your kid to the internet and expect them to get good morals, because the internet doesn't have any good morals. You're basically throwing them to whoever wants to be the most popular. So, and it's not like the internet doesn't know what your age is. Well, it does. The internet knows everything, but like the internet doesn't know what your age is, what your interests are. So it will like, unless you like do it yourself to find what you're looking for, then you're never gonna find exactly what you're looking for. You're always gonna get what other people are looking for that's similar to what you're looking for. If you know what I mean. I don't know. I don't even know what I mean by this point. I'm just rambling on. But like the internet is like an apple that like is kind of brown when you bought it, so you don't touch it and you just leave it there, and then you think like you're gonna eat it, but you really don't, and then eventually your parents just throw it out, and then you regret that decision. Like that was deep. That was deep, like a white girl on Instagram, like trying like posting on like a selfie of her like in her backyard with the snowy background. It's like, with some deep lyrics to a song that relates nothing to what she's doing. Like that's a little off topic, but you get what I mean. And things just happen that way. I don't know. I don't know what I'm really talking about. Just a 16-year-old kid, you know? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I was really actually like at this point looking for mobs because it was getting kind of boring. Like I wanted a creeper to come blow up my house. I was like, come on, creeper, come blow up my house, come blow me up. My cousin's in the back row right now, making stupid faces at me. He would be playing with us right now, but his computer's junk, so not. Yeah, no, I'm sticking with that statement till he gets his new computer, but yeah. And like my like video games, especially like Call of Duty, like when 12-year-old kids are on there, or like 10-year-old kids, and they're like they see all the teenagers on there that are swearing and freaking out and being MLG and no scoping and stuff. They're like, that turns them into those douchebags. Which, don't get me wrong, like 12-year-olds on Call of Duty is like the worst thing you could ever have. Like unless you're like 12 years old with like a voice like Morgan Freeman, you're never gonna become like popular on there when you're that age. Like unless all your friends have like the same game and you guys are just in a clan like, oh, like we're so good. And I mean you could do that. Like that is fun, I guess. But you can't really complain about 12-year-olds because like their parents are just going to give them the game and let them sit in the room, kind of like what I'm doing. And I mean, I'm leaving my parents alone at this moment, like, so it's good for them, and I'm doing whatever. So it's good for me, because who wants to hang out with their parents, really? Unless you have like super cool parents, which I do. My parents are pretty cool. Like I'm not gonna say like my parents were horrible and like they treated me bad and stuff, but like no, I had pretty cool parents, and I still do. They're still pretty cool. Pretty cool. They're not great, but I think we're getting closer to the end of this episode. So I will see you in the